Hey everyone, welcome to Shuai's Love Adventure World. This is going to be a crazy romantic journey. Oh, definitely worth asking. But unfortunately, ended up getting friend-zoned, and Shuai's mood completely transformed into that of a grievance-laden little Labalan. Shuai collected his frustration and turned to walk into the darkness, recalling the thrilling story from 2 months ago. Knocking on the girl's door once more. This time he received an unexpected surprise. Following a series of rejections, Shuai, with a sigh of helplessness, had to rely on his magic wand and ultimately chose to give up. From then on, that summer played only in memories. Shuai left home to become a London white-collar. Landlord is a friend of Dad's, but has a quirky personality, and with Shuai being a practicing lawyer, hilarity ensued. This goofy, cool personality quickly became Shuai's best buddy, even though no girls were paying attention. Until one night, he met his dream girl. Maybe it was the darkness that brought everyone closer together. They were chatting well. Shuai and his friend waited at the door, and after the friend and the girl left, he felt a bit guilty until the girl appeared. Shuai felt the whole bar lit up. She was as beautiful as a shiny candle. After a great chat, he got Mei's number and they planned to meet again. Shuai felt like diving into a Maldive bar. Back home, the landlord's heart-wrenching news hit him. Tonight's stand and ruined his carefully crafted script. To repay the landlord, Shuai decided to help him rewrite the ending. After a lot of effort, the actor successfully completed the performance and didn't forget to thank him. Thanks to the amazing script, the landlord became a literary star. Shuai wanted to invite Mei to celebrate, but her number vanished. He realized they hadn't met on performance day. Shuai ran like mad, but finding the girl's contact information was like searching for Nessie. Tonight's journey home felt like a curtain call. The landlord boasted, but found a photo reminding him of the girl's favorite model. At a photography exhibition in London, Shuai sat all day watching a variety of people. Some were spreading love, while others mistook him for a temp. Day after day, he was struggling, but luckily his sister was in London. At last he found a partner in crime. Encouraged by his sister, Shuai decided to dare to flirt. He knew a bit about the girl, but she had no clue who he was. His lively introduction sent her running, surprisingly lasting 31 days. Shuai wasn't giving up. He made his move again in front of the girl's bistye. Thanks to his sister, he dined with Mei, but she was no longer single. When they met again, it was another kissing scene. Shuai was overwhelmed at the handshake. He felt anguish in fantasy. After learning the time and place of their first encounter, Shuai stepped into the darkness again, sneaking into a party, and found Mei looking glum. Mei rejected his flirting, so Shuai used past chats to please her and gain her attention. Meanwhile, the previous rival conveniently exited. The two dined while exchanging information, but the beauty was fashionably late. After realizing Shuai had never lost with his instincts, Mei kept seeking him out. They continued their food journey, and upon learning Shuai had never lost his touch, Mei's eyes sprang open wide. Turns out every case became their little secret, but their chatting content was rather spicy. He walked Mei home, but came to a halt at her doorstep, and just as the atmosphere was perfect, Shuai insisted on taking that one step further into her house, as though he were actually auditioning for a role in a stand-up comedy. In that scenario, the two felt carried away, while Shuai showcased his unique superpower repeatedly. It wasn't until her body signaled its helplessness that she made up her mind to give up. From that day onward, they officially became a couple. The realization was akin to waking from a dream, filled with deep emotions. Perfect impression Shuai left on Mei gradually made her think of him as a potential partner for marriage. However, this day watching a play with friends, Shuai saw an unexpected person, whose bright smile resembled the summer's fireworks. She cheerfully greeted, angering her girlfriend, and Shuai then understood his rejection. Returning in time, still embarrassed, he chose to maintain his cool demeanor. But she couldn't dodge fate's arrangement either. In the same scenario as before, Shuai handled it rather well this time. However, his calmness impressed his first love, who surprisingly ditched her friend and grasped onto Shuai. While they were eating, she laughed hard, and Xiao found himself strained yet unappreciated, not refusing the request to escort his first love upstairs. He's in anguish. His first love's hints are obvious, and his heart clashes with emotions. But thinking about his girlfriend at home, he had no further hesitation in his heart. Although there were some regrets, there were also a gift from destiny. Shuai ran with excitement in his heart, having experienced so much. He finally came to understand what he needed to do. Marriage, are you into it? Marriage. Don't let me be selfish in dozing off, it's annoying. Traveling through time, this time she seemed calmer, her tone as gentle as a spring breeze. The music played as the girlfriend sensed something's off. Wait, with this romantic music, does the man have a special proposal? Are you kidding me? In this boring situation, do you really want me to propose to you? Shuai looked serious, eagerly awaiting her answer. It was indeed a comical moment for proposal. However, stunned, the girl responded, I think I'm going to. Yes, it's an uncontrollable signal, and both felt a whirlwind of happiness. Thank you for not going with the unreasonable plan. It was a blessing in disguise surrounded by many. Everyone hates others, I do too. But this wedding band made the proposal perfect. After meeting the parents, they were all praises for Xiao.